Good day everyone. So today I will be discussing the topic applying Pascal's principles in analyzing various systems.
So Pascal's principle is a rule about fluids like water or air in enclosed systems. It says that when you apply pressure to a fluid in a closed system, the pressure is spread evenly throughout the fluid. So the keyword here is the enclosed system. This means that our fluid is nakabutang sa isa ka confined container, so it means that dili pwede musod ang air, and only the liquid is inside that container. So Pascal's principle states that the pressure inside the container is the same all throughout. Take time in reading this to understand the relationship between force, pressure, and area. And our formula is pressure equals force over area. Application Pascal's principle and hydraulic system. The hydraulic jack is such a hydraulic system. A hydraulic jack is used to lift heavy loads such as the ones used by auto mechanics to race an automobile. It consists of an incompressible fluid in a U-tube fitted with a movable piston on each side. One side of the U-tube is narrower than the other. A small force applied over a small area can be balanced a much larger force on the other side over a larger area. So this is an image of an hydraulic jack. Another application is a hydraulic lift. A common application of Pascal's principle is a hydraulic lift, used to raise a car off the ground so it can be repaired. A small force applied to a small area piston is transformed to a large force at a large area piston. If a car sits on top of a large piston, it can be lifted by applying a relatively small force to the smaller piston. So this image shows the hydraulic lift. So what is a hydraulic system? A hydraulic system is a drive technology where a fluid is used to move the energy from example given, an electric motor to an actuator, such as a hydraulic cylinder. The fluid is theoretically uncompressible and the fluid path can be flexible in the same way as an electric cable. Take time in reading this to understand the relationship between pressure, force, and area in an hydraulic system. Now, according to Pascal's principle, this pressure is transmitted and diminished throughout the fluid and to all walls of the container. Thus, a pressure P2 is felt at the other piston that is equal to P1. That is, P1 equals P2. However, since P2 equals F2 over A2, we see that if F1 over A1 equals F2 over A2. Pretty simple, right? Example given number 1. An engineering student wants to build a hydraulic pump to lift a 1,815 Newton crate. The pump will have two pistons connected via a fluid chamber. The student calculates that a force of 442 Newton will be exerted on the small piston, which will have an area of 50.2 cm. What must the area of a large piston be exert the desired force? So here is the answer of the problem given. Take time in reading and understanding the step-by-step solution that I provided.